Welcome to our video tour of new tree introductions for the spring of 2018. Among the 9 additions to our diverse product line, you'll discover 2 uniquely columnar flowering crabapples, a duo of delightful redbuds, tough and resilient shade trees, and more.
Saffron Sentinel Cornelian cherry heralds the beginning of spring as bright yellow flowers burst from buds clustered along its bare branches. This remarkably columnar selection of Cornelian cherry dogwood is vigorous, symmetrical, and resistant to pests and diseases. Foliage remains clean and dark green throughout the summer months. Bright red oval fruit that ripens in late summer is tart and tasty. Deep crimson fall color complements attractive dark brown bark that exfoliates with age.
Deep pink buds open to white flowers that smother the slender canopy of Ivory spear crabapple in springtime. Summer brings a dense column of dark green leaves that stay clean and disease-free throughout the growing season. Cherry red fruits ripen in bright contrast to the dark foliage, which turns yellow in autumn. Fruits add seasonal interest by continuing to shine into the winter months.
The symmetrical canopy of cinnamon girl maple delivers beauty and shade throughout the growing season. Delicately serrated trifoliate leaves maintain their dark green color through the heat of summer before turning deep crimson in autumn. Its handsome trunk is sheathed in strongly textured cinnamon-colored bark that flakes with age and delivers all-season appeal. Vigorous, pest-resistant, and compact in form, this heat-tolerant hybrid of paperbark maple has earned a place on our utilitarians list.
Vivid pink double-petaled flowers crowd the limbs of pink pom-poms redbud. Born in dense clusters, they present a particularly bright display of bloom along the upright branches of this vigorous and symmetrical tree. Heart-shaped green leaves turn rich yellow in autumn. Dr. Dennis Werner of North Carolina State University developed this unique hybrid of the double-flowered flame redbud and Oklahoma redbud.
Dense clusters of deep pink buds crowd the stiffly upright branches of raspberry spear crabapple in spring. They open to present a striking column of bright blooms that thrusts a magenta spear into the sky. Clean and disease-free foliage holds its dark purple color into late autumn, when older foliage turns bronze and orange tints appear. Purple-red fruits ripen to deep bright red and persist into early winter.
Royal Beauty Crabapple heralds spring when its cascade of dark pink flowers appears early in the season. Narrow in youth, this graceful weeper broadens with age to become nearly as wide as tall. Disease-resistant purple foliage matures to bronze purple in late summer. Dark red fruits persist into winter.
Densely packed clusters of lavender pink flowers emerge from winter bare branches and cling tightly to the cascading limbs of pink Heartbreaker redbud. When flowers begin to fade, spring growth flushes red as heart-shaped leaves emerge. Light green foliage matures to dark green and turns bright yellow in autumn. Wider spreading and more irregular in branch habit than the popular lavender twist redbud, this vigorous grower is heat and drought tolerant.
The light green buds of Jeronimus Cottonwood open early in spring to signal winter's end and bring cool shade to harsh landscapes. This male form of Sergeant Cottonwood is prized for its cottonless nature, upright branch angles, and uniform growth habit. Distinctly upright in youth, it becomes rounded with age and eventually develops a thick, rough bark. Triangular, light green, glossy leaves turn yellow in autumn.
Chestnut oak tolerates dry, rocky soils in periods of drought. Its proven performance in alkaline and salty soils further recommends this adaptable North American native tree for urban use. It also delivers a relatively fast growth rate and freedom from major pests and diseases. Leaves emerge burgundy red before maturing to green and developing wavy margins and a shape reminiscent of American chestnut. Fall color is orange-yellow to reddish-brown.
Thank you for joining us on this quick tour of new tree introductions and additions to our catalog. To learn more, we invite you to visit www.jfschmidt.com. On our downloads page, you'll find a dozen years of new tree brochures, plus our reference guide, catalog, and more. Please bookmark our site and return often to discover why trees are the answer.